for being present. So we have a 3-pile pick a card titled How to Identify Your True Divine Counterpart. Because when you are, really fully devoted to your spiritual journey, you tend to attract a lot of individuals that are false twin flames. You easily attract partnerships, and it's important for you to protect your energy from people who can be malicious in nature, and also from people who do not protect their own energy. Because when you are chosen, you are magnetic by nature, and being around people who do not know how to protect their own energy, well, your own energy will be, threatened. And it's just like, this is where you have a lot of choices, and it's just, if you're seeking, like, how can I identify my true divine counterpart, you're at the right place. Because everything is energy work. We may feel an emotion for a moment, but long term, it's good to be patient when it comes to committing to a true divine counterpart. This is where understanding how energy works at a soul level will come in handy to being able to clearly see who is for you and who's not for you, okay? But just to get us started, we're going to discuss how to heal the shame of rage. So, as an empath, if you have experienced a lot of abuse and your throat chakra was blocked, and you're learning to release resentment, well, that means there is some hidden rage. And 222, I'm on to something. So if you're watching this, your divine counterpart and or you are releasing 234 are learning to heal the shame of the rage that they have for not knowing what they didn't know, and taking the necessary proper steps to effectively make necessary changes in their lives so that twin flame union can take place. There also might be a lot of sexual energy about, so 313 confirmation. Alrighty. So Spirit, how would you heal the shame of your rage? Spirit, how would you heal the shame of your rage? We have the cards, intuition and curiosity. The energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond three-dimensional reality. So if you can see it, great, but here's the energy. And the frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is a necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. So what I'm picking up is Spirit has had Spirit's own journey of healing the shame of rage. That is how we are able to connect to the roots of healing. And I feel like Spirit is saying, be curious with your intuition. Don't restrain yourself. The beauty of free will is that when it is connected to intuition with curiosity, you will never go wrong. Now, when curiosity is connected to ego, that is when we experience destruction of others as we destruct ourselves. Okay? So without further ado, I'll see you at your the pals of choice. I'm actually looking forward to getting these messages out. Alright. See you at your pals of choice. beautiful pile one. So, how can you identify your true divine counterpart? We're doing a live shuffle. We have soul and surrender. The energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, guide of the divine. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. I feel as if Spirit is advising you to surrender to your soul. Because I truly feel that your ego is convincing you to, possibly in this moment when you're watching this, to choose partners based off of fear. Fear connected to past relationship karmic cycles. And so you may have developed a work ethic or a focus, a drive to make your dreams come true based off of not repeating what you've either seen your parents do or not repeating a past relationship. As well, in picking up, we have the 5th chakra and 4th chakra. You're being asked to communicate clearly and truthfully how you truly feel when it comes to matters of the heart, even if you're afraid of being rejected and feeling the painful emotions of either childhood wounds being triggered or possibly disappointment in the romantic area occurring. Because honestly, emotional uncomfortability will take place whether or not you say these things, and that's just part of life. We have to accept sometimes that we might be rejected. We have transparency, friendship, and awareness. I feel this is the last message that will kind of help you guys. Okay, so with transparency and awareness, and with friendship here, I feel as if either you or your twin flame may be becoming aware of give me a moment. May be becoming aware of how communication between you guys can be improved. Because, I feel like you'll know you're with your twin flame when you guys communicate, and you may feel a sense of lack of safety because you guys are triggering each other to heal childhood wounds where it wasn't safe for you to be, it wasn't safe for you to, I feel like you guys are possibly triggering fear of intimacy in each other. Whenever you, I feel like sometimes you might have moments to get close to each other, but instead of it actually happening organically, it's like fear takes over and you guys become aware of how you self-sabotage, and then you might reconnect again after you do shadow work and things like that. You're not with a twin flame if their energy still feels the same after fear of intimacy due to unhealed childhood traumas comes up, and it's just consistent headbutting like not taking the time to do the inner work and become aware of the triggers connected to fear of intimacy and devising compassionate ways to be gentle with yourself when fears of inadequacy and rejection show up. Okay, so I feel we'll end it there. I hope that this message just helps you, lovely souls. Hey, pal, too. Thank you for being present. All right, so your ancestors want to talk to you guys. They're pal, too. I feel like I'm getting the energy your ancestors are like, now we've come too far to like start getting stagnant again. I feel like you or your twin flame, or you and your twin flame, might be self-sabotaging some form of fashion, and your ancestors are like, we have basically broke way too many generational curses and done so much inner work. I feel like your ancestors are really trying to get you and your twin flame together. So you may be like in union with your twin flame now, but if you're not, when you do meet your twin flame, you'll know you met your twin flame. Ooh-wee. Because I feel like while you guys may try to hide from each other in ways emotionally, you guys, your ancestors are making it so your spirit bodies are living the life. With Live Out Loud, Yosigi right here. You may not can see it, but you're receiving the energy. They're making it so your spirit bodies can connect when you guys are self-sabotaging to engage in sacred lust. And this will manifest as pleasure. So both of you will be experiencing a lot of bodily, like your body's going to feel really good. You guys are going to be able to master being able to experience such pleasurable sacred lust calmly. I feel like your ancestors are just like, look, no more are you going to like punish yourself for a past mistake with an ex-lover. You know, it's like you won't do it on your own. We'll convince you guys to. So I feel like you'll know your that's your twin flame, and you're in union with your twin flame. When you might be seeing the color yellow a lot, might be seeing sunflowers. Yellow. We have Alchemy, Queen Nefertiti, Goddess Oya Storms, and Goddess Oshun, Fearless Love. When you guys will both be going through some very tough times, you know, and it's like you'll be like subconsciously thinking about each other, but like maybe like doing stuff to not like tap into it on purpose. And like your ancestors are making it so your spirit bodies are meeting whenever you guys are experiencing like very difficult times, and you'll just, it's like your spirit bodies will be making passionate love like a storm. And it's like you might be thinking, well, I don't want to end up in another relationship like with an ex, but like your vibration is so high power too. Like low vibration people can't get access to you. So with Live Out Loud, you might be like, you know, meeting up again several times as you're doing, like when you're doing shadow work and healing and things like that. Okay, yeah, energy getting intense. It's good. Another message. Goddess Oya, storms, and fearless love. Goddess Oshun. Yeah. Because you and your twin flame are both, like, really, focused on, like, emotionally cutting each other off. Your ancestors are making it so you're not able to with Goddess Oya storms. And with divine lineage, fearless love, and alchemy, you guys are destined to have kids together. But like when you guys are not, it's like you guys are gonna like reach out to each other a lot, cause like, yeah, the pleasure that you guys feel with each other, it's like you don't feel that with anyone else. So it's like you won't even be paying attention to other people, and a lot of people will be trying to get access to you. So even if you have others like going out of their way to like be with you, it's like you'll be thinking about them, and when you don't want to think about them, you might like be putting that sacred sexual energy into something that you really enjoy. But like clockwork, you guys will like keep going back to each other. Unlike a toxic karmic connection where hold on. What? Unlike a toxic karmic connection, where you're stagnant and stuck. Literally, with a new day, a new start, spiritual awakening, and nurturing my soul, what I'm picking up is each day you and your divine counterpart will indulge in extravagant self-care that people around you may be like, what are you doing? And it's like, while you guys are in denial of the pleasure you're like feeling with each other energetically, you'll be on a spiritual awakening. I will cultivate mindfulness every day so my vibration rises to a spiritual awakening. As the higher your vibration rises, the more the pleasure will intensify. So your ancestors are like, that's it. That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. Hey, beautiful pal 3. Angel number 1818. If you feel led to it, look it up. Great. If you don't, no worries. That might have something there for you. Okay. So I feel like you guys should connect to nature before, because I feel like you guys are both on your north node. That's what you guys are super focused on. But like you guys have been hurt so much that like you guys like are afraid that if you open up your hearts, it's how you know. You're afraid if you open up your hearts, like you'll get off your path due to others having tried to get you off your path. But you know, like you guys are for each other because you guys are gonna like be supporting each other on your north node. So we have Spirit of the North, Offering, and Warrior Woman. So I feel like one of you guys might just be very defensive to like receiving gifts from each other, from the other. And it's like I feel like you guys are both healers and things. So like you'll know if this is your twin flame when they're just like, nope. And they're not saying they don't want your gifts because like they're trying to have like do like psychology on you so that like you end up giving them more. They're literally just like emotionally distraught from past things and defensive, wondering if your intentions are pure. And so they'll be like I feel you guys will both be mirroring this to each other, but it's like you guys want to like make sure you are honoring each other's sacredness. With Ivy and your sacred, it's like you guys are willing to like feel severe loneliness without each other. Because you don't want to like hurt each other. I feel you're going to be learning a lot about each other with your sacred. You're going to be both connecting to your roots. And like when you guys do talk, it's going to deepen the connection because you're able to talk about the things that truly matter. We have abundance and rise. You guys are like constantly going to be in Phoenix mode when you see each other energetically and retrieving abundance that was stolen from you energetically and things like that. With Fern and Darkness and your sacred, you guys both will be like clearing out residual energy of energetic interference from past people who have regrets. Because your energy is super magnetic and life-giving, and because you've cut people off, it's like you're going to be forced to heal with forest bathing and plant seeds. You're being forced to heal residual energy of past connections that can sabotage this connection. So when like residual energies of sabotage come up, you guys will like literally be forced to like separate